Now this video is going to be kind of self-explanatory, just because it's literally a stand that I'm building just to set my PC on to keep as much dust and dirt and dog hair out of the components as possible. Now I will blabber at you just for a little bit longer at the start of this, and then I'll let you get on with the video. Now first things first, I just decided to completely not record any of the cutting or measuring or flap wheeling of the individual parts, just because I feel like that footage is kind of overused, and honestly, it's boring to watch and it's boring for me to edit, so I just didn't bother to film it. If you guys want it back, just let me know, but otherwise it'll probably just be left out of most other videos that I make that involve that sort of stuff. Second, since I didn't include the dimensions, might as well tell you guys the measurements, and just in case you want to copy this. I'm building this entirely out of 1-inch flat stock that's 1/8 of an inch thick. There's 2 1-foot pieces and 2 2-foot pieces and 4 little 2-inch pieces. The dimensions, it's just a foot wide, 2 feet long. The 4 little 2-inch pieces are just to act as brackets. I'm going to weld them on top and drill holes in them, as you'll see later in the video. I just thought it would look a little cleaner and better than the little stock galvanized ones that you just get from any hardware store that's out there. Alright, I think I've talked for long enough, so why don't we just get on with the video.
Words could ever say, and what my heart has heard, well, it takes my breath away.
And that's it for this project. I'm completely finished with it, and I have to say I'm really pleased with the result. I really like the way it looks and the way it turned out, and the functionality is perfect. It does exactly what I imagined, and it looks exactly how I imagined it would, which is far cry and pretty rare for me, considering I build a lot of things just off the top of my head. Most of the welds on the project also turned out pretty good, even though I ended up grinding them down, which I consider a success as well, because this is a good learning experience and good practice. I did well on some of the welds, and obviously on a few of them I did really poorly. They looked like garbage. But that's why I left them in there, just to show you that, you know, I'm not perfect and that I still have a ton of room for improvement. I think this thing looks great in the spot that it's in. I might move it and move my PC later, just so that I have a little more room for my headphone hangers, and that there's not as much of a mess when it comes to cable management. I know it's bad back there, but if you ignore that and just look at the project, the stand, I think it looks good. I still do have to stain the top so that it matches my desk, but I'm going to do both the top of the nightstand and the top of this at the same time, just so I can get them both out of the way. Anyways, that's about it from me. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a like. If you want more content like this from me, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I promise I will upload more than once a month or once every 2 months. I'm going to shoot for once every 2 weeks, but we'll see how that goes. I think a lot of that's going to come down to how many videos I have prepared to upload in advance. Anyways, that's all from me, and I'll see you guys later.